this. I am coming out on 8th Avenue again. Joe Louis Plaza, West 31st Street. So I guess I'll walk down 8th today. That just happened to be where the train let me out. Not on 7th, but on 8th. As we stand on a busy corner. New York Pizza Supreme across the street. No bus stop to tell me the time and temperature on 8th Avenue. I think it's around 8:20. What the heck is today's date? Monday was the 28th. Today must be the 30th of April. Wow, another day and we're in May. It's a pretty warm morning out here today, too. Oof. Must be in the 60s Fahrenheit. Let's see what time. 71 degrees and cloudy, the little thing just said. I don't know if that's the projected weather or this weather right now, but it could very well be 71. I don't know. Let's see what time is that one say. 8:20 a.m. The little parking meter just said. Get yourself some donuts and bagels at the little donut shop. Ooh. Let's see, another Wednesday, which means comic shop again today. On my way home. Last Wednesday, I was an hour late getting home because caught my regular train out of Penn going to Secaucus Junction, but was stuck in the tunnel for about 45 minutes, which made me miss my train. And the trains I take out of Secaucus at that time of day only run every hour. So I had to wait another half an hour, 40 minutes at Secaucus Junction for the next train. That was no fun. Sitting in the tunnel under the Hudson River, going, I'm not going to make my train. But I got some comics at the comic shop. That was good. If you caught our Friday night show last week, you would have seen me show them off. Friday night show was on Paolo's channel. The Cavern of Chaos. This week will be on, which would be last night, as I post these on Saturday. It would be on Paolo's channel this week too. Maybe. He lives in Portugal. I just remembered. They have a big power blackout in Portugal. He might not have power. I haven't actually heard from him this week, I don't think, on Facebook. I'll have to check and make sure Paolo has power. There's a big power blackout over there in Europe and Spain and Portugal, for those of you who haven't been up on that news. One of those blackouts that's so big that they don't even know the cause. Just the grid goes down. Then they got to figure out what part of the grid took the rest of it down. But meanwhile, I got a whole bunch of comics today. Of course, you can see them on my pull list haul video I post every week. But I don't know, I think I had about 10 of them this week. And this month, my pull list has been juiced up by all those Chris Geruso alternate covers I've been getting from Marvel. But this week I think there's only one of those, as opposed to like 4 last week, a couple weeks ago. So a lot of regular comics on my pull list this week. Let's see, my bag isn't too heavy this morning. I only have one small trade paperback in it that I'm giving away to a student. And it's the, what is it? Death, High Cost of Living? The first, in the Sandman universe, is the first mini-series of the character Death from the 90s, drawn by Chris Bacalo. I always liked the art in it. But I have not, I've not even looked at the trade paperback since the 90s, I think. So, like, I'll give it away to somebody else who might be interested in it. That's been what I've been doing for the last 2 semesters with all these comics I got. Here's some cars coming this way. We'll have to wait a moment. I was going to go in front of that one, but I said, nah, I don't feel like rushing. We'll just watch him come in front. And then go. Here we go. Yeah, it's warm enough today when I've got a short sleeve shirt on, but I've got my painted coat over it. But usually when I go in to teach, I wear some sort of t-shirt and a long sleeve collared shirt over it. Today I've just got the short sleeve collared shirt. One of my 1990s Tommy Hilfiger shirts that I got off of eBay. Crossing guard up here. School bus. That must be why. Parked there. Usually see crossing guards on the street corners. We come to 23rd Street. That school bus driver just waved at us. Here we go. We got the light, we got the crossing guard. We can go across. Popeyes, Eiffel Grill, Earth Cleaner, all sorts of fun stuff. I'm hungry this morning. I ate before I left, and I usually don't eat before break time, which is at 11 o'clock. Well, that's a while from now. Probably just could use some water too, since I haven't had a drink of water since I left this morning. Oh, some more cars to wait for. That one's turning. What about this one? Coming across at us. cyclist. Oh, car coming fast. Couple of Jersey plates. Oasis Men's Spa. Man, this is week 13 out of 15 of the semester too. Only today and 2 more weeks left in my semester. Things are winding down. Another crossing guard out there. It's a blocked off street. Everyone, I guess, has to make a right here. Alright, the cars have used themselves up. We can go across. Make our way to 20th Street. I was making some more tiny drawings. My 1 inch by 1.5 inch cartoons that I've been making during a meeting, a Zoom meeting yesterday. I was just paying attention to the Zoom meeting and drawing some tiny drawings. I've crushed the 300 tiny drawings threshold. Can't believe I've done that many of those silly tiny drawings, but they're kind of fun. I'll have to make a video of them to show you what I mean. I just realized I don't have any in my pocket. I've been carrying a few of them in my pocket to give away to people, but looks like I forgot today. Oh well, I haven't given any away in a couple of weeks anyway. That red, white, and blue knitted pole. 67 degrees and cloudy. That parking, or no, that's not the parking meter. That's where you can charge your phones. They got like stations along the sidewalk where you can charge your phone, make a call. Parking meter says it's 8:32. The phone kiosk said it was 67 degrees and cloudy out, which is different than the phone kiosk we saw off the street that said it was what, 71? Shouldn't they be networked like the buses? We got coming across the street here. Taxi cab, and then we can go. Here we go. What are we coming up to? 17th Street. Getting closer to 14. Dash out to the side. It's good to be on the right-hand side of the sidewalk as you walk. Just like driving cars. You gotta walk on the right. Get caught in it. I think we can make it across this one. Get caught in the... Whoa! Wind blowing my hat off. You get caught on the left side sometimes. You get pinned in against the stores. Can't make as many quick moves. Oh, some nice scaffolding to shade us. Hey, what happened to that section that had the green tunnel? Actually finished for that construction? Because I don't remember walking through it. So maybe that green plywood tunnel is gone there. I haven't heard a subway rumble underneath us yet either. That's weird. Oh, now I just heard one. They must be deeper on 8th Avenue than they are on 7th Avenue. Because I can hear those subways rumble when walking down 7th all the time. I hardly heard them on 8th. Right there I heard one, but it was nowhere near as loud as the 7th Avenue ones. Guess it depends how far underground they are. 15th Street. So we're coming up on 14th Street. Which is the end point. Oh, we gotta go back up to 14th and 7th. Some more nice white pillars. Look at that. A rare alleyway / abandoned spot. I guess it wouldn't be an alleyway. It'd be a lot. An alleyway means would think you could go through it to the other street, which you can't. It's just an undeveloped lot. Right here we are at 14th. Let's make our left and walk up. Still more white scaffolding. Feeling pretty lively this morning too. I think I got a good night's sleep. I didn't wake up too many times. That's what happens to me. I'm pretty good at falling asleep. And then sometimes I'll wake up at like 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. and be like, I should still be asleep. What am I doing up? I usually don't get up. The old hosing down the sidewalk. Watch out for the hose. There we go. Tree roots pushing up the sidewalk over here. Don't trip on that. These avenues can be long. I mean, can be. They are. Well, unless you're on one of the ones that Broadway bisects. Nice wide sidewalk on 14th Street. This is one of the main 14th, 23rd, 34th, 42. Those are the main streets going across Manhattan down here in Midtown. If I'm not mistaken, 14th Street is the dividing line between Midtown and downtown. But I could be mistaken. These things change. Here we go. Look at this big plastic road partition here on the sidewalk. All of a sudden, let's walk over to it. All of a sudden, we got a plastic part of the sidewalk here. that sticks out. What is this for? How have I never noticed it before? I just took away this part. All right, so here we are. We're on 14th Street and 7th. So we will catch you next time.